jumbo, I don't believe. They're pretty good cans. Hello there, this is T-Mac, Wild for the Outdoors, and if you couldn't tell today, we're going to be talking about pickles. I love making my own pickles. I wanted to do this video last year, but I just didn't get the cucumbers that I wanted, needed. I barely got any. Pretty upset. This year, doing great. Plenty of cucumbers. And I've got a simple pickle recipe here that you're going to love. I've been handing it out to people this year, and they've really enjoyed it, so now I'm going to share it with all you guys and girls. First of all, what you're going to need is a garden growing cucumbers. People have, which kind they like the best. It don't matter to me which kind. I've grown all kinds. Something's good. The straight 8's good. I love bush pickles when I can find them. But just a garden with some cucumbers. That's all you need. And first thing you do, you get your jars, sterilize them, wash them, then sterilize them. I wash mine in the sink, Dawn detergent, then just sterilize them in my water bath. Boil them for a few minutes, take them out, and let them dry. And then, of course, you cut up your cucumbers and your peppers. Whatever you're. This works for cucumbers. This works for pickles. This works for peppers. It really is a good, simple recipe. And then, after you got everything cut up, your jar sterilized, you just want to make your brine. Your brine's going to be this liquid right here that everything's floating around in. So, and what you do there is, this is so simple. For every 1 cup of vinegar, you add 1 cup of water. And for every 2 cups of liquid, 1 cup vinegar, 1 cup water, you add 1 teaspoon of canning salt. So if you put 4 cups of vinegar, and I don't care what kind of vinegar you use, I use mix and match, regular vinegar or cider vinegar, it doesn't matter. But for every 1 cup of vinegar, you use 1 cup of water. And for those 2 cups, you add 1 teaspoon of canning salt. That's it. You make as much as you want or as little as you want as you need it. Then, of course, you stuff your jars. I like to do slices sometimes. Of course, I do thick slices. I don't like thin. They just stay crispier longer if you cut them thick. Or spears. And, of course, your peppers, I cut them just like any other pepper. Your jalapeno peppers and your banana peppers. Now, after you stuff your jars, you add your seasonings right to the top of the vegetables. And these, I've used a garlic clove, some celery seed, some mustard seed, dill seed, and dill weed. I use both dill seed and dill weed, just however much you want on top of there. And then, of course, you add your hot brine. And you don't want to put the seeds and the dill weed and all that in the bottom, because then when you stuff your jars, it pins it to the bottom and it doesn't circulate inside there. But with this recipe, you can do whatever you want. You could add red pepper flakes, you could add peppercorn, whatever you want. I even added cumin in one of these, but unfortunately that jar busted inside my canner. So anyway, this is what it comes. I process my pints for 5 minutes, quarts for 10 minutes, and this right here is what you come out with. This one isn't quite, these are still really hot. And that's another thing, when you put these on your counter to cool, you want to spread them out a little bit. You don't want them too close, because then they won't cool as fast. You want air circulation in between. But, and something like this, these pickle spears here, I went ahead and put I had some leftover jalapeños and put them right on top of there. So I've got, and you got all that stuff kind of floating around in there, looking good. All the seeds and stuff. So these are hot. Really works it. And I'll tell you what, this makes the best icebox pickles. So you can either process them and put them in your cabinet, or you can put them right in your icebox. Man, these are so good as icebox pickles. I've got 3 cans in my icebox, 4 cans inside my icebox right now. Just throw them in there, and the longer they sit in there, the better they get. Now, I know the 50-50 ratio as far as water and vinegar is kind of strong for some people. If you don't like that, ease up on the vinegar a little bit. Do 1 cup of vinegar for every 2 cups of water, if that. But I like mine real, and everybody else seems to like it too. The real vinegar-like pickle. So that's it, man. That's my simple pickle recipe. Anyway, hey, if you like this video, be sure you like us on Facebook, share us with your friends, sub us here on YouTube, and we'll keep bringing this stuff to you. Man, I tell you what, ain't nothing better than making your own food and putting some back. I've got several jars now of pickles put back. So this winter, I'm going to be eating fresh pickles right out of the, almost like they're right out of the garden. This is T-Mac, Wild for the Outdoors. Love y'all. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Friend Knife Making. Quality knives made in America. Visit them at www.friendknifemaking.com. For tons more videos, go to our YouTube channel, Wild for the Outdoors. You can also see them at www.wildfortheoutdoors.com. And be sure to visit our online store. And don't forget to go to Facebook, like us, share us with your friends, and hey, remember, it's your God-given duty to manage this land.